caution, must I? Tell me that.
The quality of mercy is not strained. It droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. 'Tis mightiest in the mightiest. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. His scepter shows the force of his temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above this sceptered sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God himself. An earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy seasons justice. Therefore, Jew, though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. We do pray for mercy. And that same prayer doth teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. I spoke thus much to mitigate the justice of thy plea, which if you follow, this strict court of Venice must needs give sentence against the merchant here.
My deeds upon my head. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond.
Is he not able to discharge the money?
Yes, here, I tender it for him in the court. Yeah, for twice the sum. If that will not suffice, I will be bound to pay it 10 times over, with the forfeit of my hands, my head, my heart. If this will not suffice, it must appear that malice bears down truth. And I beseech you, rest once the law to your authority. Do a great right, do a little wrong, and curb this cruel devil of his will.
It must not be. There is no power in Venice can alter a decree established. It will be recorded for a precedent. And many an error by this same example will rush into the state it cannot be.
Daniel, come to judgment. Yea, a Daniel. Oh, wise young judge, how I do honor thee.
I pray you let me look upon the bond.
Here it is, most reverend doctor. Here it is.
Shylock, there is thrice thy money offered thee.
An oath! An oath! I have an oath to heaven. Shall I lay perjury upon my soul? No, not for Venice.
Why then this bond is forfeit, and lawfully by this the Jew may claim a pound of flesh to be by him cut off nearest the merchant's heart. Be merciful, take thrice thy money, bid me tear the bond.
When it is paid according to the tenor. It doth appear you are a worthy judge. Your exposition hath been most sound. I charge you by the law, whereof you are a well-deserving pillar, proceed to judgment. Upon my soul, there is no power in the tongue of man to alter me. I stay here on my bond.
Most heartily I do beseech the court to give the judgment.
Why then thus it is. You must prepare your bosom for his knight.
Oh, noble judge! Oh, excellent young man!
For the intent and purpose of the law hath full relation to the penalty which here appeareth due upon the bond.
Most rightful judge! How much more elder art thou than thy looks?
Therefore lay bare your bosom.
Aye, his breast, so says the bond, doth it not, noble judge? Nearest his heart. Those are the very words.
It is so. Are there balance here to weigh the flesh?
I have them ready.
We'll have by some surgeon, Shylock, on your charge to stop his wounds, lest he do bleed to death.
Is it so nominated in the bond?
No, it is not so expressed, but what of that? 'Twere good you do so much for charity.
I cannot find it. It's not in the bond.
You, merchant, have you anything to say?
But little. I am armed and well prepared.